Papoose was out here looking for a trick. And he got one. Yes, beautiful girl. Beautiful. Gorgeous girl. Y'all ain't gonna tell me Claressa ugly. I'm sorry, she's not. Shit. Don't care what 50 Cent got to say. At this point, the way 50 Cent running through women around here, I don't even think he really like women like that, in my opinion. Okay? Accused of doing some of the same things Diddy has been accused of, so I don't care. Everything but the baby oil.
Hold on to your seats, because what I'm about to reveal will leave you absolutely floored and completely rethinking everything you thought you knew about the world of celebrities. Claressa Shields, the boxing champ we all admired, has been hiding a dark, double life that nobody saw coming. On the surface, she's a loyal ride-or-die partner to Papoose, right? But behind closed doors, Claressa has allegedly been deep in a secret, explosive affair with none other than her ex-fiancé, Tony Rich. And just when you think it can't get worse, Tasha K has dropped a bombshell that's about to shatter everything. We're talking leaked audio tapes, private voice notes, and hidden messages that expose every shocking, manipulative, and intimate moment between Claressa and Tony. According to Tasha K's live podcast, there's even proof that Claressa and Tony were caught in a luxury 5-star hotel room, physically and emotionally entangled, sharing kisses, hugs, and a level of intimacy that will leave your jaw on the floor. But hold on, because it doesn't stop there. These leaks reveal a plot so twisted, so mind-blowing, that it'll make you question everything you thought you knew about Claressa and Papoose. Allegedly, Claressa and Tony were scheming to use Papoose, his fame, his money, and his influence, while pretending to be the perfect couple in public. Meanwhile, Papoose was secretly involved with Techie, playing his own game. And even he had no clue he was being betrayed on multiple fronts. As soon as this explosive evidence hit the internet, chaos erupted. Claressa? She tried to scramble, frantically covering her tracks, but it was too late. The receipts were in Tasha K's hands, ready to go viral. Papoose's reaction? Pure heartbreak. And Remia? She didn't hold back, mocking the entire situation and turning this betrayal into one of the biggest celebrity scandals of the year. This isn't just a story. It's about double lives, manipulation, and the ultimate betrayal. It's so intense, so loaded with emotion, that it's bound to leave you speechless, shocked, and talking for weeks. You won't believe the scandal, the heartbreak, and the drama that just exploded onto the celebrity scene.
Every time you come up, mentions me, says anything, or do anything that I don't like, every time your current come up situation, I'ma drag you. And every time you bring your little girly self on here and saying something, I'ma drag you. Every time, Willie. I'm gonna drag you every time, Willie.
Willie. Because it was a few of y'all in my comments saying, Papoose name ain't Willie. It ain't Willie. He should go line again. It ain't Willie. Well, the reason people don't know his real name is because he goes by Papoose.
Buckle up, because what I'm about to reveal will shatter everything you thought you knew, leaving you reeling in disbelief. Allegedly, Claressa Shields, the boxing queen we've all admired for her strength and loyalty, has been hiding a double life so scandalous, so explosive, it could bring down everything she's built. While the world has seen her as a devoted partner to Papoose, making headlines as a perfect celebrity couple, behind closed doors, Claressa has been allegedly embroiled in a secret, intimate, and highly manipulative affair with her ex-fiancé, Tony Rich. But this isn't just gossip. Tasha K has allegedly dropped proof that will send shockwaves through the internet. Leaked audio tapes, secret voice notes, and private chats that reveal every shocking moment between Claressa and Tony in ways no one could have ever imagined. According to Tasha K's explosive podcast, Claressa and Tony were caught in a luxury 5-star hotel room, tangled in a web of physical and emotional intimacy, hugging, kissing, and exchanging gestures that were meant to stay behind closed doors. Every single detail, captured and leaked, leaves no room for doubt. But the real bombshell isn't just the affair. It's a plan they allegedly hatched behind Papoose's back. A plot so cold, so calculated, it turns the idea of love and loyalty completely upside down. Claressa and Tony weren't just secretly involved. They were allegedly manipulating Papoose, using his fame, his influence, and even his wealth for their own personal gain. Each audio clip, each private message paints a picture of calculated deceit that leaves you questioning everything. But here's where the story takes an even darker turn. Papoose himself was allegedly leading his own double life. Secretly involved with Techie, Papoose was playing his own game, mirroring Clarissa's behavior in ways that nobody saw coming. To the public, they were the perfect couple, posting loving pictures, sending sweet messages, acting like the ideal relationship. But behind closed doors, betrayal was their currency. Tasha K's podcast reportedly revealed just how deep both Claressa and Papoose were willing to deceive the world. Leaked tapes allegedly captured Claressa plotting to use Papoose's fame and resources to build her own empire, whispering about how she could manipulate situations to her advantage, all while pretending to be the loyal partner of Papoose, with Tony by her side in secret. And when the leaks hit, Claressa allegedly exploded in a fit of rage, scrambling to cover her tracks. But it was too late. Tasha K had already secured every incriminating piece of evidence. The internet went wild, and fans were left stunned, unable to comprehend that someone they had admired so deeply could lead such a manipulative, secretive, and emotionally destructive life. Meanwhile, Papoose was blindsided, his heart shattered as he realized the woman he trusted, the woman who publicly stood by him, had been secretly plotting behind his back with her ex-fiancé, using him for his influence and betray his trust in ways that are almost impossible to fathom. The aftermath? Chaos. Social media erupted, with debates, memes, and fiery commentary as fans, celebrities, and influencers weighed in on the scandal. Remy Ma reportedly joined the conversation, mocking Papoose's obliviousness, highlighting the cruel irony that he had once been the manipulator, but now found himself the victim of betrayal that was almost too much to bear. What followed was a whirlwind of drama, deception, and heartbreak. Claressa's alleged lies, Tony's involvement, and Papoose's shattered trust created a toxic triangle of scandal that has reportedly made this one of the most talked about celebrity controversies of the year. The leaked evidence paints a picture of double lives, calculated manipulation, and emotional exploitation, making this story one of the most explosive betrayals we've ever seen. Claressa Shields, once celebrated as a strong, successful, and loyal partner, now stands at the center of a storm that's unraveling her public image in the most shocking way imaginable. Allegedly, beneath the surface of this perfect celebrity couple, her and Papoose, lurks a secret so explosive, it threatens to topple everything she's worked for. The reality behind the glitzy posts and public declarations of love is far darker than anyone could have predicted. The internet has been set ablaze with leaked content, from intimate voice notes to explosive audio tapes that reveal Claressa's covert affair with her ex-fiancé, Tony Rich. According to Tasha K's Bombshell podcast, these leaks paint a picture of two people who were not only secretly involved, but strategically plotting to use Papoose's fame and fortune for their own gain. Every message, every whispered plan, exposes the lengths Claressa and Tony allegedly went to, manipulating Papoose, playing him as the unsuspecting pawn in their game of power and influence. What's even more stunning is the level of emotional and physical betrayal captured in these leaks. Claressa, who the world thought was loyal and devoted, was reportedly sharing intimate, private moments with Tony in a luxury hotel room, while maintaining a perfect image for Papoose and the public. Tasha K's podcast didn't just uncover infidelity. It exposed a calculated emotional war, one designed to manipulate and exploit Papoose's trust while keeping the illusion of a perfect relationship intact. These revelations go beyond just cheating. They reveal a mind-bending level of emotional exploitation, where love was used as a weapon. The fallout has been immediate and intense. Fans, social media users, and gossip channels are dissecting every detail, analyzing every piece of audio, every secret message, and every intimate clip. What was once viewed as a fairy tale romance is now under a microscope, with Claressa's every action scrutinized. The once beloved figure now stands accused of using her public persona as a mask for a web of lies and manipulation. But the drama doesn't stop there. As the scandal unfolds, it becomes clear that Papoose wasn't entirely innocent either. Allegedly, he was living a double life of his own, secretly involved with Techie, which mirrors a betrayal Claressa was accused of. His shock and heartbreak were reportedly palpable, leaving fans stunned and questioning whether he could have seen the signs earlier. Remy Ma's reaction added fuel to the fire, reportedly mocking Papooses' trust while criticizing Claressa for her emotional deception. Her savage commentary turned this betrayal into a cultural moment, highlighting how Claressa's manipulation mirrored the very tactics Papoose had once been accused of. The story became one of tragic symmetry, two people playing the same games, but with one coming out as a victim of their own strategy. As Claressa scrambled to salvage her image, attempting damage control and discrediting the leaked evidence, it was too late. The leaks had already gone viral. The narrative was out of her control. Fans were left dissecting every detail, comparing private conversations to public behavior, analyzing timestamps, and scrutinizing the physical evidence of intimacy between Claressa and Tony. This entire scandal paints a picture of two lives lived in secrecy, one public and pristine, the other private and manipulative. Every intimate clip, every whispered plan, and every strategic message contributes to a story of betrayal that's unraveling in real time. The emotional weight of the leaks has left fans and commentators alike in disbelief, horrified by the level of deception they've uncovered. What was once seen as a fairy tale is now a case study in betrayal, manipulation, and the price of maintaining a public persona built on lies. Papoose, blindsided by the revelation, has become both a victim and a symbol of trust betrayed. His heartbreak is felt across social media, as fans and critics react with shock, outrage, and disbelief. Meanwhile, Claressa and Tony's calculated moves serve as a stark reminder of the lengths some will go to for personal gain, even at the expense of love and loyalty. This scandal isn't just a celebrity affair. It's a masterclass in emotional manipulation, a tragic and intense drama that has captivated millions. And as it continues to unfold, there's no telling just how deep this web of lies really goes. By the end of this phase, what was one a private affair had morphed into an explosive viral spectacle that captivated audiences everywhere. Viewers, caught in a whirlwind of emotions, alternated between shock, sadness, and a chilling fascination with the unraveling story. Each piece of leaked evidence, from whispered plotting to intimate encounters, was picked apart and analyzed with a magnifying glass. Fans and critics alike speculated on the motives, emotional consequences, and far-reaching implications for Claressa's career, Papooses' public image, and Tony Rich's role in the scandal. The revelations didn't just expose a secret affair. They allegedly uncovered a calculated cycle of manipulation, betrayal, and double standards that turned this story into one of the most talked-about celebrity controversies in recent memory. Social media trends spiked, hashtags flooded timelines, and the narrative surrounding Claressa, Tony, and Papoose dominated every conversation. Each podcast clip, leaked message, and intimate audio became the foundation for gossip channels, fan analyses, and viral commentary, creating an emotional roller coaster that seemed to grow more intense with each new revelation. Claressa's carefully crafted public persona, built on images of loyalty and love, was reportedly shattered under the weight of the leaks. Fans watched in disbelief as the facade crumbled, revealing a woman who allegedly weaponized love, trust, and fame for personal gain. Meanwhile, Papooses' heartbreak and betrayal echoed across social media, with his shock becoming a symbol of how trust could be shattered in the world of celebrity. Tony Rich's involvement added another explosive layer to the story, transforming the affair into a complex web of secrecy, manipulation, and emotional games. Remy Ma's biting commentary kept the scandal at the forefront of public attention. Her mockery of Papooses' blind trust and her savage criticism of Claressa's manipulative behavior amplified the drama, turning it into a viral cultural moment. Social media users, divided into camps of outrage, disbelief, and morbid fascination, couldn't get enough of the emotional intensity of the situation. The scandal wasn't just a story of infidelity. It was a tragic, real-time revelation of the manipulation and betrayal that often lurked behind the glossy facade of celebrity life. The fallout was immediate. Claressa's response, attempting damage control and discrediting the leaks, only fueled the fire. By the time she made her attempt at crisis management, the leaks had already spread across every platform, and the public was dissecting every detail with a fine-tooth comb. The exposed messages, intimate conversations, and strategic plots between Claressa and Tony painted a picture of betrayal so intricate it seemed almost too calculated to be real. Fans realized that Claressa's image of loyalty had allegedly been a carefully maintained illusion, one designed to conceal a private agenda of manipulation and deceit. As the saga unfolded, it became clear that Papooses' heartbreak was just as much a part of the story as Clarissa's alleged betrayal. Blindsided by the woman he trusted, his emotional collapse mirrored the tragedy of celebrity relationships gone awry. For Papoose, discovering the depth of Clarissa's deception was a bitter pill to swallow, especially as he himself was allegedly caught in a similar cycle of manipulation, having been involved with Techie in his own private double life. The emotional toll of the situation reached its peak as more clips and messages leaked, revealing the cold, calculated nature of the plot to exploit Papooses' fame and resources for personal gain. Every new revelation added another layer to the tragedy, depicting a celebrity life that was anything but glamorous. It was a life filled with secrets, manipulation, and emotional exploitation, all playing out in the public eye for the world to see. By the time the scandal reached its peak, millions were watching, reacting, and debating the story in real time. Every audio clip, every secret chat, and every intimate moment was analyzed and shared, creating a media frenzy that showed no signs of slowing down. The combination of emotional intensity, strategic deception, and betrayal created a narrative so compelling that it dominated social media, news outlets, and gossip channels, cementing itself as one of the most explosive celebrity dramas of the year. Clarissa's public image, built over years of carefully curated content, reportedly disintegrated as the evidence revealed a woman who prioritized ambition and personal gain over loyalty, trust, and emotional integrity. Papooses' heartbreak became symbolic of the devastating effects of betrayal, while Tony Rich's role in the scandal underscored the calculated nature of the deception. Remy Ma's viral commentary only added fuel to the fire, ensuring the story stayed at the forefront of public attention. The aftermath of the leaks left the public reeling, as fans and followers were forced to confront the harsh reality of celebrity life. The double lives, the manipulation, and the devastating consequences of trust betrayed. The scandal became more than just a story of infidelity. It was a tragic case study in the darker side of fame and relationships, showing how public personas can be used as a mask for a hidden agenda. In the end, Claressa Shields' alleged betrayal, Papooses' heartbreak, and Tony Rich's complicity created a cultural phenomenon that shook the very foundation of celebrity trust. This saga will likely go down in history as one of the most shocking, emotionally charged, and viral celebrity dramas of the year, forever altering the way the public views celebrity relationships and a fine line between fame and manipulation. Fans are in shock, replaying every clip, analyzing every whisper, and sharing every screenshot as the scandal spreads like wildfire. Social media is in utter chaos. The public can't stop talking, debating, and reacting, captivated by every new twist. The irony cuts deep. Papoose, a man who has navigated his own complicated relationships, is now facing the gut-wrenching reality of being manipulated and deceived in ways he never could have imagined. His heartbreak is raw, visceral, and painfully human, reminding us all of the vulnerability that even the most public figures can hide behind a facade of fame and success. Remy Ma's scathing reactions are only making things worse, mocking the situation with her sharp, unfiltered commentary that turns this tragedy into a full-on spectacle. Every post, every tweet, every video clip only amplifies the scandal, fueling a storm of emotional intensity that seems to grow by the hour. Claressa's calculated dual life, Tony's complicity, and Papooses' devastation have fused into a narrative that is impossible to ignore, heartbreaking, shocking, and, above all, real. This is no longer just gossip. This is a tragic demonstration of how ambition, secrecy, and manipulation can destroy trust, love, and reputation in an instant. For viewers watching this all unfold, it's a warning, a lesson, and a spectacle wrapped into one. The leaked tapes, the betrayal, the heartbreak. Each revelation is a punch to the gut that demands attention. It's the kind of story that makes you question everything you thought you knew about celebrity life, loyalty, and public personas. So ask yourself, what would you do if everything you believed in was a lie? Stay glued to the screen, because this story is far from over. There are more shocking revelations, more jaw-dropping details, and more heartbreak still to come. Keep watching, keep questioning, and remember, once the truth drops, nothing will ever look the same again. Millions are watching, millions are reacting, and this story is just getting started. Don't blink. This is a scandal that will define a generation, and you're witnessing it unfold in real time.